It's time now to play everyone's favorite game show, Does Big Lew Need a New Charcoal Chimney? First, let's take a look at Big Lew's current charcoal chimney. It's a Weber Rapidfire. Rusted quite through with a gash about 80% across the circumference. Last Christmas time, it rusted apart and Big Lew replaced the rusted out rivets with nuts and bolts just to hold it together. The charcoal rack often falls out, releasing hot embers all over the bottom of the grill. Yes, it is quite used and abused. It doesn't stand up, often spilling over with hot embers everywhere, causing another dangerous situation. Time for you to decide, does Big Lew need a new charcoal chimney? Here are your answer choices. Yes, of course he does. B, no, Big Lew can make do with what he has. C, he needs lighter fluid. Or D, Big Lew needs a gas grill. Lock in your answers now, and if you chose B, no, Big Lew can make do with what he's got, you win bragging rights.
Did you get it right? The answer was B. Hi, I'm Big Lew, and this is Big Lew and other things Big Lew wants to do, and I kind of wanted to just keep my old chimney. I'm tired of buying a new chimney every summer, but every summer I go through a new chimney, and I generally use the Weber Rapidfires. They're good chimneys, and if it's not a Weber Rapidfire, they've usually only lasted me 6 months. That one started to fall apart about Christmas time. I put bolts in it there instead of the rivets and have been making do with it, but I use it 3 or 4 times a week. And my wife said, I really want you to get another one. Some of you on my YouTube for some of the past few videos have said, Big Lew, you need a new chimney. So I broke down and got a new chimney, but this year I'm getting something different, all right? I used to use cheap ones way back when. Been using Weber Rapidfires for a long, long time. They're the best you can get. But I've been wanting one that's bigger. And the Weber Rapidfire holds like almost 7 pounds of charcoal, so that's pretty big. A lot of them only hold 4 to 6 pounds, so it's pretty big. But this one holds 8.5 pounds of charcoal briquettes. This is Steven Raichlen's ultimate chimney starter. Not only that, it's square, y'all. It's square, so you can hold this handle here, and you can kind of like just pour them out the corner right there. Whoo! It's starting to thunder. I hope the rain goes away soon so I can grill tonight. I'm gonna light this up with my first grilling experience with it tonight, and I'll show you what it looks like when it lights. All right, so here's what the packaging looks like. It has some sort of powder coat painting thing on it. A lot of the ones I've seen that have been used, the paint burns off. I kind of expect it to happen. The Webers are aluminized steel, but the aluminum can burn off, and you can see they can start to rust too. So if it lasts me a year, then it's as good as the Weber. If it only lasts 6 months, then it's only as good as the others. So stay tuned to my channel. Now, it did say on I paid for this. I paid for this, bought it off of Amazon. It did say a Bakelite handle. And a lot of people complain the Bakelite handle gets hot. This one has a wood handle. It's got Steven Raichlen's initials on there. All right, but this is apparently wood. It feels like black painted wood. It does not feel like Bakelite in the least. Anyway, let me go ahead and take the packaging off. I'm just gonna rip it off. I've read it all already anyway. That's what it looks like without the packaging. Y'all, it's starting to lighten it out here. Woo! That's pretty close, because I said lightning and thunder hit. Right, it's starting to rain, y'all. Yeah, that's what it looks like right there. Hey, what's up? Oh, I can see you better now, but you can't see me as well. All right, guys, that's in there with these rivet things. It might not pop out as like those little springs. This is all one solid piece in there that's cut, and supposed to hold 8.5 pounds of charcoal. So stay tuned to my channel. I'm going to show you the first lighting on it, but I'll be using this over the next several months, and if it falls apart, I'll let you know then. Steven Raichlen, ultimate chimney starter, 8.5 pounds of charcoal briquettes. Of course, it holds more. I gotta get out of here. It's starting to rain. Can't get too much rain, ruin my palm hat, y'all. All right, ultimate chimney starter. Seems to be pretty sturdy to me. We'll see how it holds up. And by the way, that's got nut and bolt, or screw and nut, you know, right there. So it's not riveted. So I like that. I like that a lot. Because the Weber's riveted, the rivets pop out and you gotta put bolts in it. So right there, see? It's held together well. So anyway, and it has the extra handle. All right, guys, I gotta get out of here. It's starting to storm. Thanks for watching Big Lew BBQ. All right, here it is. And you can see it's discolored around the center. That's the part that would have gotten the hottest. There it is through there. And that doesn't look too discolored. There is discoloration there. It's to be expected. But that's still sturdy. I will say, I don't know if you can tell it, but these sides here bowed in after it cooled off. All right? And, but that's not going to affect future performance unless this starts to come apart and then split. But I think it'll continue to work. Now, I'm glad I used a glove because I touched it shortly after I set it down just to see if the handle was hot. This is the wood handle. They said Bakelite on Amazon, but it's a wood handle. But, oh, by the way, I like the fact that this kind of stays up. On the Weber, it always falls down, but this kind of stays up. But certainly if you're going to use two hands too, you're going to need gloves. But the metal here is exposed just past the wood on both sides of the handle. And that gets hot. If the wood was a little wider so that it covers the edge of the metal here, that might be a little safer. Of course, you should be using grill gloves when you dump this. And I'm sure Raichlen assumes when he has these made that people are going to use grill gloves when they dump the chimney starter. But not everybody's experienced griller. You know, they might be new at charcoal chimneys. They may have been using the lighter fluid for years. And this might be the first one. I want to warn you, that gets hot. This metal that runs right through the center of the two pieces of wood for the handle, that gets hot. So when you're dumping it, make sure you're wearing safety gloves. Welding gloves will work, grill gloves will work. I used to have a pair of those Lodge leather gloves, very similar to welding gloves, but they were made by Lodge. Those would work great on something like this. Anyway, seems sturdy, nothing's loose that's not supposed to be loose. And I will let you know, guys, if it falls apart before the year's up. I'm gonna tell you what I think about it. I'll go back to the Weber Rapidfires. They usually last me 1 year. And you know, you can see I work them hard and I wear them out. So, if I think it's garbage, I'll let you know. Thanks for watching Big Lew BBQ, first use of the ultimate chimney starter, Steven Raichlen's Best of Barbecue brand.